I'm Kira for Shakti Power Yoga. This is a practice for any time that your belly hurts. So come to kneeling on your mat and we'll get started to ease indigestion or any pain you might be feeling in your abdomen. We'll start by taking cat-cow, Marjayasana, Bitalasana. So inhale, arch the back. And exhale, round the back. Continue with your own breath here. Breathe deeply as you move into cow and exhale all the way out slowly as you move into cat. This pose will massage your organs as you compress and lengthen your intestines. This helps to bring fresh blood to the epithelial cells, which are really crucial for healthy gut function. Finish your last round here. And now from tabletop, we will move into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. In your first down dog, feel free to pedal out the heels, sway the hips side to side, bend the knees if you're starting out tight. Downward dog is a slight inversion, so this is very helpful to elongate the spine and kind of ease any pressure that you might be feeling on your stomach or your intestines. Make sure your elbows are facing each other and you're rounding through your upper back. Your hips are rising towards the sky, and there's a long line from your hips to your fingertips. Great job. Now we'll come into three-legged dog. Lift the right foot back, open the hip, stretch out long through those toes. And now sweep that leg forward, press up through a lunge, and find Trikonasana, triangle pose. Keep your right hand on the outside of the right leg and open up and really twist through the spine here. Gaze towards the ceiling if you can. Keep that left hip drawing backwards so you feel it in your hamstring. Crown of the head reaches forward. Great job. Halfway here on this side. Twist a little bit deeper. Make sure your chest is facing the side wall. And one last breath here. Great job. Lower the hands. Twist the hips to be level and facing the front of the mat. And now we'll find revolved triangle pose, Parvrita Trikonasana. So left hand now comes to the right shin and we twist open to the opposite side. In this pose, we're getting a deeper twist in the abdomen. So this is helping compress the colon, which means that as you release at the end of this pose, you'll stimulate the movement of accumulated toxins that are trapped in the body here. So this is really good for indigestion and gut health in general to incorporate this pose into your practice. Stretch long through the right fingertips. One last breath. Come back through center, bend through the right knee, and come back into downward facing dog. We will repeat on the other side now. So left foot rises, stretch long out through the left foot. And now pull that leg forward, transition through lunge into triangle pose on the left side. Keep the left hand to the outside of the right foot as you open up to the side wall, keeping that chest shining to the side. Stretch out long through the torso. Gaze towards the ceiling if that's comfortable for you. Halfway there. One last breath. And come back through center, level the hips, and then take Parvrita Trikonasana, facing the torso towards the left wall. Right hand finds the left shin. Again, this twist is so great for a detox. You should be feeling the twist in your spine as well as the stretch in the left hamstring. Make sure you're keeping those hips level. And try to relax into the pose and let this be restorative to the mind as well as the body. Two more breaths. And undo that twist. Transition through the lunge and find downward facing dog again. Pedal out the heels, relax into downward dog. Get a nice stretch through the torso. Draw the shoulders a little bit down the back so that you're not pushing your shoulders way up near your ears. And from here, we're going to drop the knees and come into Utthana Shishasana. So extended puppy pose. Your hips stay stacked over your knees and you just draw the torso down, coming into almost a child's pose, but with the hips staying up. So this brings a little bit more of a stretch into the upper body than a child's pose does. Your forehead can rest on the ground, your elbows should face each other, and your fingertips should reach out far. So we're stretching both sides of the side body torso. Stretching the belly out here helps to relieve any cramping you may have, so use this moment. One more breath. And walk the hands back in. We're going to sit in a kneeling position now. If this is uncomfortable for you, feel free to come into easy cross-legged pose. Wherever you can sit comfortably, stay there. And we're going to take skull shining breath, Kapalabhati Pranayama. This is really great for the entire abdomen, your whole digestive system. So if you haven't done this before, follow along with me. Otherwise, take off on your own and start practicing skull shining breath. So you want to start with easy breaths in and out and feel your belly fill on the inhale and squeeze out on the exhale. As you inhale, your diaphragm is dropping down to allow more air to enter your lungs. And as you exhale, the diaphragm is pushing up against the lungs to help push all the air out. So in skull shining breath, we use a very passive inhale and then a forceful exhale. So as you inhale, then you push out. So keep doing that. Inhale. This breath has a quick release of the contraction, and your inhalation should be automatic and passive. Your focus should really be on that exhaling. So you can continue with that pushing out and passive inhale, pushing out, passive inhale, and increase the speed as much as you feel comfortable with without getting out of control. Great job, and come back to normal breath. Excellent work. Cross the ankles and transition onto your back. Now I know if your belly's hurting you, the last thing you feel like doing is ab work, but we're going to do a little bit of ab work here to help bring in the blood flow to your belly and aid in digestion. So we're going to take low leg raises. You can put your hands under your low back to make this a little bit easier. If you want more of a challenge, keep your hands out to your side. So bring your feet all the way up 90 degrees and then lower down. Inhale. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, rise. Inhale, lower down. Rise. Drop. Rise. Drop. Halfway there. Rise. Drop. Rise. Drop. Rise. Drop. Last two, rise. Drop. And final one, rise and drop. Relax for a moment. One last leg lift, but we're going to bring it all the way over into plow pose, halasana. So legs go all the way back. Your hips should be above your chest. Come out of this at any point if you feel a compression in the neck. No need to have the legs perfectly straight here. Your hamstring flexibility might limit you with that, and that's completely fine. And on the next inhale, slowly lower the feet all the way back out in front of you. And we'll take Setu Bandha Sarvangasana, so bridge pose. Make sure your fingertips can barely reach the heels, and then rise up into bridge pose. You can stay here, or you can walk your hands close together and take a bind in order to get a little bit deeper of a back bend. Two more breaths. And lower back down. Take your left leg and reach it out long. And then take your right leg and bring it in towards the chest. Find Ardha Pawamuktasana. This pose compresses the ascending colon to the side of the body, and then on the other side, it's descending the colon. So it's stimulating the nerves to aid in elimination. One more breath here. And on the next exhale, you're going to draw that knee to the outside of the left side body and come into a supine twist. One last twist of the day to aid in digestion. And come back through center. Come back with bent knees to prep for bridge pose. And we'll take a bridge pose before moving on to the other side. So rise up, bridge pose. Bind the hands in the opposite direction. So the opposite finger on top. If you took a bind last time. Two more breaths. And drop down, bring the right leg out long, grab your left leg and bring it into a hug. Be reaching out through the right foot, get really long in that side of the body. Two more breaths. And then we'll go ahead and twist to the side. One more breath here. And then bring that knee back up through center and hug the other leg in as well. So we're coming into full Pavamuktasana now. And this also really aids in elimination. So hug everything as tight as you can. Force any excess energy out of your body before we come into Shavasana. So one more breath here. Squeeze everything in tight. And then release everything. Legs get long. Hands drop out to the sides. Find Shavasana. Sink the belly into the ground. Let it have space. And we'll shake the head side to side, slowly waking your body up now. And come to lie on your side using your bicep as a pillow. Great job coming to your mat today to deal with discomfort in a positive way. Go ahead and find a seat. Hands come into prayer and then up to your third eye. Bow forward Namaste. Great practice. I'm proud of you for choosing to heal holistically today. No matter what else you're doing as part of your treatment plan, yoga can definitely help. So, good job. Come join me for a power class when you're feeling up to it. There are definitely lots of power classes on my channel, but you can find more healing practices for any physical ailments as well in this playlist. So subscribe and stay tuned to heal any other ailments that may arise. Thank you. Have a great day.